that where there are two assemblies, we must be mindful of which one is of God. It has nothing to do with size. A large church or a large assembly is not necessarily of God. An assembly of rich people is not necessarily of God. An assembly of the political elite is not necessarily of God. When I was growing up, we had military rule. On some occasions in this country in those days, you find the top brass of the military in church. But they impoverished the nation. They were cruel to people. Look at what is happening today. There are governors who go to crusades, who go to church programs, sitting in front, but they have not paid salaries. And the pastors cannot challenge them. The pastors are just politicians like the governors. They're all politicians. They cannot say, sir, I'm not praying for you until you have gone to set, because my prayer will not be heard by God. The cry of the poor is in the ears of God. Go and meet their needs. God will hear you in your bedroom. I don't need to pray for you if you are meeting the needs of the people. I have a Muslim man here. Every Sunday and some other days, you will see him carrying things. He has a small shop. His shop is not big. He's carrying things to come and give me to take. A Muslim. We don't have that of Christians. If a Christian buys you something to bring to you, he's looking for, he expects you to say, okay, let me pray for you. What is it that you want? That is why he brought it. He said, I cannot go to the house of man of God empty-handed. That's the only time he brings something, because he wants you to pray for him. The true church of God is made up of people who have been saved by the grace of God, who have been sanctified by the power of the Spirit of God. They may be few in number. They may be persecuted. They may actually be poor. But some crucial things about them, they keep the word of God. They will not deny the name of God, even at the pain of death. Their loyalty is 100% to God. Their allegiance is to God, not to a flag, not to a nation, not to a general overseer, not to a pastor, not to a church doctrine, not to a church creed, not to a church, but to God. They are faithful to the end. They will serve God whether they have or they don't have. They can be worshiping under a thatched roof, but you can see their zeal for God in accordance with the righteousness of God. Anything else is of Satan.